message. We're very honored to have you here today. Thanks for coming. My name is Lars Young. I am a long-term volunteer here with YMCA of Tri-Valley. I was a volunteer with the Y Guys, Y Princesses program, and now I'm a Board of Managers member. It's my pleasure this morning to introduce you to the Garage Band Academy. The Garage Band Academy is not a traditional place where kids go to take music lessons. It's fairly unique in that it focuses on not just the music, but the social and networking aspect of music. Students at Garage Band Academy learn to interact and network with other musicians and form, join, and also play in bands. Now, Joe O'Loughlin, here's Joe. Joe is the headmaster, and he's recently opened up a new place. It's over on Boulder Street in Pleasanton. So if you look on your table, you'll see some cards. If you want to get more information on Garage Band Academy, you can refer to those cards or catch Joe here before you leave. We have two acts performing for us today. The first act is a band that has no name. And it has no name because 2 weeks ago, when I asked Joe, hey, can you put a couple acts together for us? He put this together specifically for this breakfast. So 2 weeks ago, this band, some of the members didn't even know each other. And you won't believe that after you hear them, but they've got about 2 hours total of rehearsing time. In this last week, I don't know if they rehearsed at all, and all I can say is I have an educated guess because two of them live under my roof. And I didn't hear any practicing. So, now that I'm in trouble with my kids, let me introduce the band. We've got Lauren Young singing and Madison Brennan singing. Matt Charles on bass, John Burley on guitar, and Colin Young on guitar. And then Hal Laughlin on drums. They're going to be doing two songs for us today. They're going to be doing the reggae standard of One Love and also U2's Pride.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, testing. Begin. Yeah. Testing, testing, 1, 2, testing. Testing, testing.
hope you enjoyed our first Garage Band Academy act earlier. We've got another act that we're going to set up now for you. Keep in mind that we didn't tell Joe who to bring when we asked him to bring kids, and he kind of compiled a group of kids who were in his programs, somewhat random. A lot of them didn't even meet, as I said, until last week. So I think you'll find it interesting to hear how those children have been touched by the programs of the YMCA. So while they're setting up, I'll give you a little bit of background on each of the kids. We'll start with the big kid, Joe. Joe, back in Phoenix, he told me yesterday, he was in the Y Guides program growing up as a young boy. And that was probably what, late 80s, Joe?
Yeah.
So Joe was a Y Guides kid. One of our singers, my daughter Lauren, has been in Y Princesses. And each year I ask her, you're getting to be at the age to retire, is this the last year? And she keeps going on and on in the program, so probably sometime around when she goes to college, we'll retire from the program. My son also was in the Y Guides program with me. Maddie Brennan, who was our lead singer who was belting out Pride earlier, she is in the Model United Nations. She was in Model United Nations. She's now in the Youth and Government program, and so she's had involvement. The lead guitarist, John Hurley, was telling me yesterday he's going to be in Youth and Government coming up for this coming season, so he's excited about that. Dave Haberman was the music director for these kids who worked with them the last 2 weekends to get them ready for this. Dave's father is a mentor in the Building Futures program. So there's a tie-in there that we didn't even know about until I started asking the kids about it. Our next singer, Amandi Wilson, was actually in the Y Princesses program also. So you can see how much influence the Tri-Valley YMCA has had throughout the community and what a big role it plays in youth development. So for all of you sponsors who generously invested in not just this day, but in the events that we have throughout the year, I want you to know that you can grab a group of kids from about anywhere around here, and you're going to find where there's overlap and where there's influence from the Tri-Valley YMCA. So thank you for your support of that help. Now I'd like to welcome our next act. We have Amani Wilson and Auburn Wilson, and I've known the two of them since they were about this big. They were a lot smaller then, I was a lot thinner then, but I've watched them grow up here, and they're on the stage together for the first time today. So Amani and Auburn Wilson.